Well, good morning. Welcome back to the tavern and the Oasis. It is today, October 9th, I think. Let's take a look, see here. What do we got? No, it's October 10th. We're moving along quite quickly through the month of October. Fall is here, and it is starting to chill down. It's overcast today, though we're supposed to get some partly sunny, we'll hope. Got here last night, and I was a little late to do any filming or anything, and it was a little too dark to do much. It was pissing rain, so I kind of walked around in the rain and gandered around. Seems deer are still getting in the Oasis here. Have no idea how. I think I know where they're coming from now, but every time I think I know, I miss it. So we'll try again. Not that there's much left for them to eat, but they still, I'd still want to try and keep them out of here. Anyway, we'll give it a good tour this morning because it is fall. The crops are dying. Heading back into winter dormancy. I've had a couple of issues. I was afraid of one thing. The sunflower seeds I'd harvested and put up to dry, I didn't cover completely, so squirrels or something got to some of the seeds. Not all of them, but some of them, which is the hazard you have if you don't get it all done correctly. You got to fight against critters. And you just run out of time sometimes to get things done. Anyway, we are going to give this a good tour through, let you folks see what we got. And look, we got a hummingbird. Hopefully, look at him. I can almost reach out and touch him. You are so awesome there, hummingbird. Can I get a picture of you? I just want a picture. No, don't go away. Don't go away. Oh, come back here. You're standing still for me. Look at you. All right, I'll just keep talking, pretend like I'm not looking at you. Come on back over here to the flowers. Yeah, I'm not going to harvest these for you, buddy. I know they got nectar. He was right there. Hopefully he came into the screen. That would be so cool. Anyway, that was neat. It's like I could reach out and touch him. He was so bloody close. All right, that makes a little smile to my day. Not so bad out there. Hummingbirds are still out and about. All right, let's get a little tour of the place and see what kind of mess it is as everything's falling over. A couple of good things happened this last week, though. We did finally get the vinyl on the decking and the new door in, so we got that much going for us. Still got some stuff to do there, and I've still got to get started on the Oasis or on the greenhouse. But let's have a tour, see what we got. Pear is going down. We got to harvest a one pear on it. One of my boys has already laid claim to it. Seen the greenhouse. Tomatoes are so hanging in here. I'll harvest what I can this weekend. That's ripe. I'm going to leave them for one more week. We're supposed to have some dry weather, semi-warm next week, so maybe I'll get some of them to ripen. But I've got so many tomatoes on the vine that haven't ripened yet. And I've lost my pumpkin, unfortunately. I'm not going to have a pumpkin, so I was not successful with a pumpkin this year. It started rotting last week somehow. Pretty wet, so. And of course, it wasn't conducive. All these tomatoes here that are, some of them are ripening, some of them not so much. The deer got in, plucked that vine clean, which is fine. Next year it'll produce really well. Nothing here. This is just what's left of the corn patch. I had some peas and beans growing in here, and it looks like the deer came in here and ate them. Yep, picked them clean. Picked them clean. So I've got to keep the deer out so I can get my fall crops of beans and peas. I'm not going to get fall crop of beans and peas this year because the deer have eaten them. Good thing I got what I got. Lots of stuff. Dingly bits to try and keep the deer out of here. Oh, they aren't coming through this. They aren't coming through this fence. That fence there is well done. And I'm not going to get to mow this. I'm going to have to mow it while it's wet. Then I'll mow it down because this is going to go dormant too. And the achudas. We got our achochas. It's actually a chocha. I finally figured out how to pronounce it. It's achochas. The achochas, there's quite a few on here. I'm going to have to go through and pluck these. I've got a couple that I left get big, so I gotta hunt them down. There's a few tomatoes in here. You know, oop, looks like that's ready to harvest. Yeah, I better harvest that this weekend. Let's make my house smell like marijuana. Got some more tomatoes over here. And we got a few raspberries. There we go. Nice and big and purple and plump. Ooh, look at that. Ah, nice. A little morning treat. Cold raspberry too. It's like it's been in a fridge. All right. And this is where I think it looks like the deer either plummeted over and landed or escaped. But this is definitely, I saw this last night and I tried to avoid, yeah, it looks like right through here. That's definitely deer tracks. So either they came over this fence, got to be this fence line here. It's the only place they could have come over. The only place. So we'll put something up here and deal with it. I'll put something up there. And the one apple there, that's got to get harvested. There it is. It's been there all summer. Growing, growing, growing. And get around that. There we go. One apple. So, mustard's going good. Cauliflower's coming up. So we'll get some cauliflower. Brussels sprouts. How are the Brussels sprouts doing? I got any in time for Thanksgiving this weekend? It is Canadian Thanksgiving weekend. Nope, my Brussels sprouts aren't going to produce for Thanksgiving weekend. And that one's fallen over. Carrots are doing good. I'll be able to pluck some carrots. I'll pluck a couple of carrots again. Been taking them a couple at a time as I need them. Seems that the deer don't like romaine lettuce, because you can see here they plucked on that romaine lettuce there, ate the top of it, but they didn't touch the rest of them. So it's like they ate them and, yeah, we don't like this so much. But they obviously walked through there. I can see a print in there. They plucked the strawberries down to nothing, but the strawberries are going dormant, so we'll let them be. And another week for my spaghetti squash ripening. Yeah, how hard are they? Nope, not quite hard enough. That's all I can give them though is another week, because after next week everything's going to start. We're going to get our first frost. So got one more week left till first frost, and after that it's just a matter of cleaning out the beds and figuring things out. Everything's fallen over. Harvest up the tomatoes, harvest up the achochas. Let's see if there's any. Oh, there's a nice big one. Hopefully that produces me some seed. That's it right there. There's quite a few of them in here. Just gotta dig for them. They're pretty much the same color as the leaves, so they're very good at hiding. So everything's going to go dormant. Welcome to winter. Winter is coming really, really fast. And I've got to get the greenhouse up so I can start taking care of things. So let's go one last quick walk up here. Let's go take a look up here at the deck. Can't walk on the deck itself because you can see here, look at that. That looks good. There's the new door in the back of the house. It's got a few things left to do. Very, very nice. I've got some seam work there. That's good. Looks good. It's going to be a nice looking deck. We can do a nice overview of the Oasis from up here. Let's see what we got. I may have to light a fire today if it doesn't warm up a bit. Light a fire to keep warm. Yeah, next weekend I won't be doing a whole lot out here. Going hunting next weekend, and we'll see if I can get some footage out there on the hunt. So that's it. That's all I've got for y'all this morning at the Oasis. Still an oasis even though winter is coming. It's a great place to get away. All right, let's get the Oasis open and get started on the day. See what we got. Off we go. Get us all lined up. There we go. All right, let's go get it open. I did discover that this microphone works for quite a distance throughout the Oasis. From where I put the camera, cover most of it. Yeah. Good thing I took the seeds and stuff out of here. It's tar paper, that's not gonna rot. Definitely more mildewy in here already. I can smell it. Smell the mold and mildew. Had to do a better prop job of that. All right, let's see what we got. A little cheerier, much happier moment when you can build yourself a fire. And because I don't feel like going through all the extra stuff this morning, I'm gonna cheat a little. We're going to use some fire starter. Just pile it all in here. And all the other miscellaneous bits and pieces that are in here. Get it all in. Okay, and still gotta have your kindling though. Always start better if you make up a bunch of kindling, even if you're using fire starter. Whoops. Need to have that on something solid. And it's just the way of things. Probably don't need this much kindling, but this is what I'm doing. Miscellaneous, different sizes. Seriously dry wood. Been nicely covered all summer. Some of it's been there a couple of years, so it's getting a little rotten. Yeah, definitely. Look at that. This is rotten up. We'll put that there. All right. I'll leave myself a space there to get to the thing. All those small bits and pieces. A flaming. It's a flamer. He's a flamer. Yeah, sometimes I'm not so funny. I don't think I am. But as long as I think I'm funny, it's all good. The flame is escaping. There we go. Nice and simple. Very, very simple. It's also simple. Put that put. Stay put. Don't fall. There we go. You're gonna fall once you start burning anyway. Okay, we have a fire. And it's time for us to get working. It's like 8 a.m. because the sun didn't come up till 7:30, so we weren't out here till 7:15 or so, just as the dusk was coming in. I think I started recording around 7:30, give or take.
Six a.m. traffic jam. Hurry up and wait. Late for work. Boss is a jerk. He's gonna dock your pay. Flat tire, you're fired. Trouble's all you know. When your world's gone to the dogs and you're the bone. You can be the one doing the biting. Or get chewed up and spit out. You can be the one doing the biting. Or take it lying down. Pit bulls make all the rules. That's the way it goes. When your world's gone to the dogs and you're the bone. Stranded in the rain, bankrupt, get done, just a routine day. Rents due, what's new? Life keeps throwing stones. When your world's gone to the dogs and you're the bone. You can be the one doing the biting, or get chewed up and spit out. You can be the one doing the biting, You're the